Alright, we're back with 3 Stars of Destiny. Hopefully, with better quality this time. At the very least, everything I tested had better quality. So, hopefully, it works now. Or at least it should. So, last time we did a couple things. Nothing too important yet. We explored up there, we explored up here. You can actually enter the door now. Wait, no, we did that, right? Yeah, we did that. What am I saying? We have God Badabog with us, we saved up the bunny, and we can leave because we have a full Nyron set. Yes, I remember. I totally remember where I was at. Alright, that means we can go down here and we can enter into this now since we have the manor key. This place is a little bit big in theory. There's a switch here and then you can open up this crack pretty easily. Now, if I remember correctly, this is vaguely similar to the spider lair in the other place, but I think it's way less bad. I think this one has very easy to manage spiders. I don't think they're anywhere near as strong as the other spiders that we faced, so this should be fine. Also, no set encounters, which means we just kind of waltz through. Now, Horacia is still kind of weak. Not much I can do about that at this point, unless I actively, well, I mean, don't use Horacia. Not using Horacia is definitely an option that is available to us as well. But obviously I want to use her, otherwise I wouldn't have her in the party. Him. I keep saying her. Horacia is a him. Also, it's not necessarily like getting through this place that's hard, it's finding the items, because I don't think I've cleared this place a particularly large amount of times. Also, I don't know what the bone thing is for. I have no clue. Alright, so we're just gonna jack Sarah's MP up, so that she can use this. Yeah, it's really hard to tell whether there's anything special here. Same with Spark's observation skill. It's always possible that there's something here that you can only find if you use Spark for a second, so maybe I'll just use Spark for like half a second. Fighting strategy, observant, obviously. And then we'll keep looking, right? That's how we'll do it for a second. Because realistically, we don't really need Sarah that much here. Except if Horacia gets attacked, but we can just use onion soups to revive Horacia, it's fine. Alright, is there anything here? Yep, secret room 30. Okay. That means I've explored this place more often than I thought, because I've done a lot of all secret room runs. So, I must have done this place heaps more than I'm thinking right now. Is this place mandatory? I'm actually not sure now. It might be there's actually a switch here that you need to progress the game. Totally possible. I'm not entirely sure right now. I'm having a serious blank here. Wow. Okay. In any case, let's do this. Let's squash that. Let's get all the 1-ups, one up HPs, and let's progress this way, I suppose. I get a feeling there's a lot of like empty hallways here that don't serve any purpose, but whatever. Yeah, we've been reviving Horacia a lot, but technically since she auto dies anyways, it doesn't really matter how much HP she has. If she's not gonna survive it, if he's not gonna survive anyways, we might as well not bother too much. Okay, there goes Spark. Spark has not found a single item in this place, which I find concerning. But okay. And I suppose Horacia is slowly leveling up. Definitely nothing too fast or too great going on here, but she is leveling. I keep saying she, I don't know why. I wonder if Wildfire actually does something meaningful here. I doubt it though. Oh, okay, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so I feel like I actually remembered correctly, and this place is mandatory. Because you find the key, you find the Lucretia key here, yeah. Wow. So, I have no clue why I was thinking that this isn't necessary, or this is an optional part. This is totally mandatory. Whoops. I mean, all the better, right? At least we didn't waste our time with something that isn't mandatory, but... I'm not sure where the memory came from then. Very peculiar. Chalk it up to the mansion being my least... okay, so I don't know why Spark isn't finding a single item here, but if I do it this way, I don't even have to do any button inputs. So, keep this in mind. For a real speedrun, this is exactly how you want to be playing it. You want to be using... Well, in the past I actually did this with just random, because I did not know that God Batabog was this strong, but... in a hypothetical speedrun of 3 Stars of Destiny, this is definitely how you want to be playing it for the most part of the game, where Batabog and Random are just together, slamming every enemy at once, without any button inputs. Because no matter how slow it is that they don't kill certain enemies, it can't be slower than, you know, than manually having to input every single time. Although, pressing rush isn't that hard. You also have to deal with the irrelevant... Okay, I was kind of worried that that would be a fake chest. The Doom helmet, yes. There's a staircase up that I believe leads somewhere relevant, but I want to explore that place to the down first. The downward place. Well, you know what I mean. This place here first. Because I believe there's a Totem of Evil here. I know that much. So the Totem of Evil is right here. And then I don't think this does anything if you act with it against it more, but you can always try. Ninja Madu. Okay, that's interesting at least. And then this guy gives you the dead key. Alright, let's see what the Ninja Madu does. Hits 3 times. Oh, okay. Yeah, you know. Why not? That is definitely something. And this one inflicts Revenge Soul. Now this is actually really cool. Because you're already using the armors. Like you're already using a lot of stuff that makes random completely uncontrollable. This kind of just adds to that because it just makes random hit. Well, first of all, he hits 3 times now. And second of all, the fact that he can't be controlled doesn't matter because he was uncontrollable already anyways. And on top of that, we also have Batabog doing the same thing, also hitting 3 times and being completely untouchable, basically. So in the end, we're now running around with 2 characters that are completely uncontrollable, but will deal insane amounts of damage to literally anything. Now, this here, obviously, different painting. We can interact with it. I don't think it actually, like, I don't think there's anything there. I do think that there's something there that I completely missed. The Doom Shield, the XP Pumpkin, and over here we have the Arc Flare Scroll. The Arc Flare Scroll. Okay. I believe the 2 paths down are vaguely the same, so I don't think that really matters. Random is going to comment that these are waxworks of them. We'll find some old candles and whatnot. And if you interact with this painting, you'll actually get that this is the place that you have to go. Weird. I actually thought it... Huh. Oh, well, that's gold. That's gold. I do have to tell Mist about that one. That is insane. That means there's enough you can, technically speaking, get enough totems to not only kill 1 enemy, but to kill 2 full enemies, which means if you were to farm this place out completely, you actually could kill both final bosses without ever doing anything. That is insane. That is not something that we knew That is not something that we knew was possible right now, I'm pretty sure. We've been assuming that there were, you know, a set amount of totems of evil, namely 20, or like vaguely over 20, so that you can miss maybe one. But there being infinite spare amounts is, that is something. Alright, so, I'm not sure if there's just no encounters here, or if there's just, if I'm just getting extremely lucky with the encounters here. But no encounters right now. I believe you just continue there, but I'm not sure if there's any way to unlock these these chests down here. Now, I'm assuming there is. I vaguely seem to remember there is, but honestly, they're XP pumpkins. I really do have enough XP pumpkins. Alright, so this bunny will let us heal. We can actually collect that bread. And these are XP pumpkins, so we might as well, right? Okay, so there's a defense buff here. And I believe on easy mode there's a second buff as well. But only on easy mode. Now, before anything else, I'm actually going to quickly check. We found 40 secret rooms. That seems to be correct. So that's good. So that's actually funny. He actually informs you of what this guy's weakness is. Anyways, so we're gonna fight against Lord Zelius. Now, I don't want to say that the fight is boring, but yeah. Well, that was it. GG. Yeah, kind of an anticlimactic fight, obviously. Just because, like, how we've been doing it. Now, this is what I meant when I said there were a couple of spare Totem of Evils anyways, because there's another 2 here, whilst we already had 19 earlier. So, there definitely seems to be a somewhat infinite amount, somewhat finite amount of them. We've been assuming that it's vaguely equal to 20, with like some spares, just so that you wouldn't be locked out of them if you just missed one or so. But that means we are at 23 right now, which is definitely more than we thought was possible, since Spark can collect them apparently just from. So I wonder, no, okay. I'm pretty sure it's some combination of these switches, but I believe it might be if you turn off all but the last one. So this is the last one. You leave that one on, but you turn everything else off. So you stick here, you go here, you turn this one off. That disables that, but that's fine, because we're just going to turn this one off now. It might be that, but it also might not be. I don't know. I really don't care either. Like, for all I know, it's literally impossible. Alright, so basically, what you're telling me is that if we just keep infinitely sitting here, we could technically be having infinite amounts of Totems of Evil. Now, I'm obviously not going to farm that out because I really, genuinely, utterly do not care. But, it's definitely interesting that it's possible. Because it is most definitely not something that was considered possible so far. And it's odd that that would mean that nobody has run into this happening. Now, I'm not sure if that... Yep, okay, that'll trigger the Eye of Witchwoods. No, I wanted to go back. Okay, yeah, there we go. So that's actually the shortest way out of here if you don't have a crest available to you. You go back into the Eye of Witchwoods. Okay, so now we're entering a lovely part where we actually get thrown into jail. Yes. They know that we went into Witchwoods, so we're thrown into jail because of it. I don't think this is like the most coherent way of progressing the story. I somewhat understand that this is like how indie figured, let's do it this way. I think, wait, I think you literally just wait. No, okay, you just keep talking and then someone, I don't know. It might be waiting, it might be something else. Anyways, they're talking about interacting with a final eye, and the final eye that they're talking about is, Alright, Lisa and Battabog are here. I actually did not know that Battabog comes up to you here. I actually, earnest to God, did not know that, because that would require me actually having Battabog in my car, like, beforehand. Also, so now we have the question, Lisa or Horacia, and actually, I honestly think, if a Horacia run is unique, then a Lisa run is complete. No, Lisa can equip the night room set, so I suppose, technically speaking, it's not that rare to see someone use Lisa. However, I am using Lisa without that, so I feel that's slightly different. Anyways, we're gonna give her the seed pendant after all, because why not? And come to think of it, what are her skills? I don't think, yeah, she has Guardian move and that. Now, to be fair, she does have Aggress, which means we could Aggress with her, but, yeah. Sorry, Lisa. Zombification it is. So there we go. And now we're in the sewers. Okay, like I said, now we're in the sewers. Now we're using Spark, just in case there's items that we can find here. It's kind of the same concept as every other time that we've been here. As every other map that we've been to. Spark potentially finding items is just more relevant than anything else. Notwithstanding the fact that I know perfectly fine where the last item we need for the recipe is. So it's not like I need Spark for that. And I don't think there's any other quests that you need Spark to specifically get for you either. So technically I don't think there's any real necessity for Spark anymore, but yeah. Anyways, this place is ridiculously easy, especially since, you know what, we might as well min-max Lisa as well. You never know, she might actually be useful, who knows. Condition stones. Okay, that is actually, yeah, I mean, that is actually a more than valid item to find here. Because condition stones obviously, oh wow, that's a surprise. No, oh no, oops. I was so surprised, wow, oops. I have no clue what to do there. I was so scared. I'm sorry, can't contain the sarcasm here. Now the sewers are kind of big. And there's kind of a lot of these walls in the way. And I'm not sure whether having Coriol in your party for literally any of them will matter. Bromium file. What is that? I think that's a revival item actually, but I'm not sure. Revive for 300, yeah. So I was right, yay. Alright, and this one's locked too. Keep in mind, old model. See, some of these items are just stuff that even I don't exactly know what it does, because it would require you using Spark at so many points in time. Okay, so that increases mind by 1. I suppose that's nice enough. I believe if we go down here, over there is nothing, which is kind of weird. Also, yeah, I'm sorry if the battles are boring now. I can't really help that. That's just the side effect of, you know, playing the game, I suppose. I don't think there's anything else here. I do know there's a secret room somewhere. Yep. Secret room number 42. That last light should be somewhere if it doesn't go off map. There we go. I think that's all there is to this place. So that means we can probably continue up now again, and then there's a switch over there that we need to flip. Now this one is not, I don't think you can do anything with that one. I think it's completely stuck. But we can return this way. Okay, I think we found every item that we're gonna find here with Spark. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put Horacia back in the team. Filthy Sharkwing, Bone Arm. Okay. Flower Corolla, Bunny Fur, sure. Misfit Tail, there we go. Thanks. So this is obviously like the ultimate party, right? Actually, I wonder, can you zombify Harasia? Yes, you can. Cool. Alright. So this means one of two things. One, I will not be able to control a single action that I'm doing anymore. Meaning every single action will here from out be rushing. Is that good? No. It definitely has some severe downsides. Namely, if an enemy here is going to start counter spamming me, I kind of lose. On the other hand, there really aren't any enemies that do that, so there's that. Especially in the sewers, it really doesn't matter. Like, it's fine. This leads you here, which gives you a lot of gold. And then if you go back up, I believe, and then to the left, whoa, random actually died. Now here's a fun fact. Neither the bloodthirsty assassin nor zombified actually leaves when you die, which means random dying changes exactly nothing. Okay, so there's a big gate here. I don't think we can actually do anything about that right now. So, this way. And then there might be something here on the wall. No, there's not. Wow, I'm sure that singular bat never saw it coming. Okay, so now, do I have... Yes, there you go. There we go. Alright, let's head down. To the right. Through the sewage. Now the thing is, comparatively, Batabog is definitely usable. Lisa is definitely not usable, but she's usable without the Nyram set, in the sense that she's not, like, explicitly worse than she would be otherwise. Meanwhile, Batabog is completely unusable because of a bug in Hell mode that affects its speed. I think it either... No, it definitely doesn't overflow, but, like, for some reason, you can get a bug where his speed stays completely stuck at 1. And that obviously results in him just not hitting anything. I think equipping him with the Nyram set in general just kind of fixes it, but, I think we got that chest right. Yeah, we did. So I don't really know what causes that. I discussed it with Indy, and he just responded, Bugabog to me, so I am... from there, deriving that he is quite aware that that happens, but he does not know why. Or if he does, it's either intentional or he doesn't care. All of which are completely viable options when it comes to indie sometimes. So we are currently venomed, which means I hope that I have something that cures venom. Yes, I do. Yay! I mean, if I didn't, the option was just let him die and then revive him, so it's not like it really matters too much, but... So we are definitely, like, casually making our way through here. There isn't all that much to say about literally anything that's happening here. This door, I'm not sure if there's anything there. This leads deeper into the real sewers. And I believe there's another map change if you... What did you learn? Oh yeah, right, I can't see what you learned. Oops. There's definitely, like, another thing here, though. If you go up... No? Oh. On. The... Okay, I guess I was looking wrong at it. I thought there was a different color on the mapping, but I guess it's not. Anyway, Secret Room 44 is go. Admittedly, that does mean that I don't have 43 right now, and I'm not entirely sure. The numbering on the later secret rooms is kind of not like something that I know exactly by heart. I will admit that part. Alright, so we're in the deeper sewers now. This frog, I don't think he has a purpose. I think it's just a frog that sits there. But I might be wrong. I don't know. I believe... It's not always easy to tell, like, what direction you're meant to be going, especially in the sewers here. But I believe we're going the right way now. Are we? I think there should be... There we go. So this secret room is obviously insane because it has 5 Ocean Loves. Ocean Love is the best healing item in the game, obviously, because it full heals you and revives all dead party members and fully heals your mana. I think it's a bit like overvalued though, in the sense that usually you don't really need Ocean Loves to win the game or anything. Like, it's not like Ocean Loves is something that is so valuable that if you use it, at the wrong moment, you should like change your life's choices. It's not that important, but it's definitely a good item. All right, so that begs the question: if there's nothing in this place, then where is the switch that we need to flip to get through that door? Because I will admit, I kind of thought it was there. Well, I don't know. The sewers is like a mess, anyways. I don't even think that you need to go through that door, per se. I mean, I know what you need to do. Just don't know where to do. Fundamentally different issue, really. As long as it's not a Coriol door, like some of the other games have, it's not. Okay. A Coriol door is like in Laxis Power 3, for example, where if you have Zoo, he just slams open the door in the Dwarven Mines. Or, you know, so that kind of thing. As long as it's not that, it's fine. Alright, anyways, we're obviously not going to find anything else here, because clearly there's nothing here right now. Which means we continue our journey. Yay! Which means we actually do go back up here. Which means if I find another switch to flip, that I presumably will have to go back down here to check. Actually, I can check my notes real quick, whether or not that door can even open. Ah, no, right. It says right here in my notes of the many things that we need to confirm. That door cannot be opened, and it doesn't actually lead to a map transfer. So it is in fact impossible to open that door. So now that we know that, we can like fully ignore it. This door, is that in the list of things that yes. Alright, so I have a message from Indy right here that says the two doors with the 2 spiders and the door with the skull face are not reachable. So that is confirmation that those 2 doors are not, in fact, something that we need to keep in mind, because they are completely inaccessible. Okay, so that just means that we now need to be thinking again of how do we get out of here. I believe it's through here, but I'm not sure. Yes, because now we're in the library catacombs. Now, I actually think that we do not have... Okay, but I don't want to interact with it yet, though. I'm pretty sure you can get Beretta in the party, though. Also, this is such a troll because it puts you here, but there's no way to leave. Now... I am 99% sure there's a way to have Beretta in the party for this, though. I think it's by finding her somewhere on the map, actually. Am I that mistaken about this? Am I that mistaken about this? That is a bit... Why are you alive? What? Huh? Huh? Hold on. There is some Herasia interaction here that I am not aware of. Why is Herasia alive? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. Random doesn't revive when he's zombified, so I don't know why Herasia is reviving. That is very odd. Is there a save bunny here? Otherwise I can just save and yes. Okay. I can just save, and if I don't find anything, I can come back here right away. I am 99% sure. I can't help it. And it might be that it only unlocks after you find the final eye. It might be that it locks after you find it. That's possible too. But I could have sworn that there's a way to get Beretta in the party again. Like, I'm so sure of it. I so remember it that I can visualize Beretta standing in front of a door or in front of something. I can literally see it in my mind's eye. I can see her standing there in front of the door, and if you interact with her, she joins you again. So I am not willing to accept that that is a false memory until I have checked every single tile here and confirmed that it is impossible. Question is, where could that possibly be, though? Well, this seems like a pretty good candidate, actually. Oh, see, there she is. See, I am not crazy. I am not crazy. I knew that you could find her, so I'm pretty happy that I came back, because otherwise there would be no Beretta. Imagine that. Also, we missed 2 chests. Less vitally important, but... See, now I want to do a Beretta run. There's a lot of useless characters in this game that you can center a run around. That's kind of funny. What a weird room to just be empty. There might be a crystal there in easy mode. That might be it. For context, if what I'm saying doesn't make sense, there's more crystals in various locations if you have easy mode on. That put more of those special stat boosting crystals all around the map. So yeah. Alright, so now that we've found Beretta, I am confident. Let me check my notes for the secret rooms real quick, just so we're sure. 41, 42, 43, 44. Yep. Can't say that that's not all the secret rooms here. Alright, so that means we have progressed through a significant portion of the game, really. Like, we're rapidly nearing endgame. Well, aside from the whole, you know, whole this thing. Deal. Anyways, we touch the final eye, and we get teleported here. We play the organ. Now, Random doesn't know how to play the organ, to be fair. Man just does it. Alright, and that actually unlocks the door, obviously, so we can go through there now. And here we are in the white room. Now, do not ask me how many times you have to talk to him, because I do not know. I am mashing various controllers. Alright, so he gave us a necro tier, and is now demanding that we let him sleep. I'm not sure if that's all there's to it, though. Pretty sure that that was it. Anyways, so there's a door here, and boom! Welcome to the Outer World. Now, the Outer World is a somewhat interesting place because, 1, it is so freaking confusing. And 2, the floor is invisible. Which is a nice solution if you don't know how to tile your map. Just make it invisible. Anyways, in the Outer World, I believe you go down... Oh, thank God that someone was able to deal damage to that thing, because that would have been pretty bad otherwise. Alright, so the big thing, completely immune to Battlebug, but not immune to random. So, we are fine. It would have been pretty bad otherwise. I believe you need to do something to make that work. It might be this switch right here. Yep. There we go. And that gives us the Outer World Shield, which inflicts frozen blood. Which is kind of cool, I suppose. I mean, it's not better than this. But, yeah. It's what, you know, it's an item that we obtained. Anyways. Outer World Shield. Yes, good times. Okay, so I honestly did not know that characters just casually revive when they are affected by zombification. Which implies that I've been reviving them like the second they die without a single step on the map. Now, don't get me wrong, it makes a lot of sense. Like, they're zombified. It makes perfect sense that they revive. But I find it disconcerting that I have actually never noticed this. Keep in mind, Lisa actually has first strike too, so yeah, I'm actually not sure what order they can possibly attack in. I think random doesn't act. Wait, huh? I think first strike on hit actually doesn't apply if I might actually just go with the mithril sword for Lisa because it seems more useful than having her have first strike. Also, Batapog, just keep getting speed, bruh. Okay, so that puts us out here, which means up leads there, which means to right, down, down, leads us back here, right? Yeah. Up. That means if we go up, left, we can play this once. There's a couple doors here, and I think this is like a trope where instead of having to find the 4 diamond doors, which, you know, most RPGs would have as the big thing here, oh, find 4 orbs and then try to do blah blah blah. Apparently we haven't done the thing yet, though. Have we? This place is so confusing, dude. I swear to God. I've been here so many times, and I honestly still don't know by heart what exactly it is that makes the frog spawn. And yes, you heard that right. It makes the frog spawn. It might be that you have visited every area. It might be something else. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, no, there definitely should be something, and that something, at some point, and I know that I'm being very clear here, that something, at some point, causes the exit point to appear, but honestly, like, I am... Oh, you can rest here. That's actually kind of cool. I am genuinely trying to figure out or remember what the specific thing is that you need to do in order to What? I am sure I've asked into this before, but I don't see anything here, so I don't know. Anyways, once you talk to that frog, you're gonna get teleported to this place, which is at least just as confusing. Be it for the fact that there's literally nothing here, first of all, and the second fact that you can interact with this crystal, and that'll then teleport you to Iveen. She will tell you that you're not supposed to be there. She saved you from the final eye, because otherwise you're gonna go blah 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 blah. Basically, she's telling you to go to the Stairs of Nevermore, and the Stairs of Nevermore will save you. Whee! Ozer is now super happy because you're in the Hall of Madness, which is where he wanted you to be. Now, don't get me wrong, I am just sort of confused on what Ozer's exact plan was here. And while I totally understand, like, I understand that this was part of the plan, I am just very confused on what part of this plan exactly was gonna work out for him. Like, I don't get it. Like, what part of this idea was, like, in his head going to result in us getting here? It seems like a gigantic stretch to say that we were always going to end up here, you know? Because he doesn't know. Alright, anyways. So we're in a cat village now, and we do have Veracia with us. That's a safe bunny. And here we find Ozer bracelets, which give us bonus HP. Cat instinct, which I don't know what that does, but it's not equipable for a cat, which, you know, seems kind of weird. That inflicts speed up, and the cat shield, I mean... And then we have these two swords. Now, I'm not saying that buying these swords is the best thing you can possibly do, but they are excellent versus demons, and, you know, they do a lot of damage. So, you might as well, realistically speaking. I'm trying to make a Great Claw for cats. I need 2 rare ords that I could not find in the hull. Shrackham and Zombie Dust. This might be one of those things that you do need Spark for. So let's go without Battlebog for a bit. I think I actually know. I don't think that you actually need Spark for it. I think I know how to get them, but... Okay. Anyways. Alright, so Horatia learns a skill here, and... I love how it's like, I have the solution. Okay. How? I'm pretty sure I have it noted though, what the solution actually is. I'm pretty sure you need to have Luciana, Spark, and, yeah. There we go. No, definitely the Spark. Like, I don't give a shit about you. I'm sorry. Alright, there we go. So that should clear that quest, which means we can have Lisa in the party again. And I believe if you now head here, we're now in the Rat Kingdom. Also, you know, little throwback to whatever game it is. I don't exactly know what the game is, and I don't really care either. But it's a throwback to that game. Yay. Alright. So now we're in the Rat Kingdom, and the Rat Kingdom is, like, vaguely the same as the other kingdom. We can actually sleep here for 10 gold. Yay. Woo. Mind you, there's no encounters in this place, it seems. Yes. Okay. Please, just never mention this happening. Oh, I put Beretta in the party instead of Lisa. Oops. Hey, she can equip... Wait, she can equip Diamond Fists? Excuse me? Okay. Actually, that does remind me. Let's see if Beretta can craft any of our artifacts. She's not skilled enough, but we can use... Her mind power just needs to go up for this. So let's see if there's anything that we can... Okay, the vision head, obviously. Armor of the Root, Wonder Eye. And I'm pretty sure we still have some mind up level 2 potion. So... Oh, she already has that. Huh? Which one of these does that? Well, you know. Alright, craft. So that's burster improved. Now, I don't think I have any other artifacts, actually. So, you know. But, there we go. I don't have any other artifacts on her, right? I don't think she can improve the sea pendant. See, I can't help it. The Hall of Madness is such a dumb place, but then sometimes it just hits you with this random thing that actually makes me laugh. Like, the cat suddenly meow. The girl being the one that meows is just funny. Bro, you sell these for 50,000 and you buy them back for 7,000? That's bullshit. I mean, I can find a better buyer. That's not the point. Now I believe. Oh, right. I actually have to do stuff again because... Okay, so the guy that we need isn't here right now. So there's that. But that's fine. We go through this way too long tunnel. And then up here, there's... This leads to the generator, which is useless. And then we find an angry sheep, which apparently is not rare in this place. Lisa, it would be so wonderful if you would, like, hit once in a while. Okay, hello. He's recruiting for his new guild. He's a world-renowned chef. All very nice, all very fun. I don't know why I clicked resistance, but I did not mean to. This leads to Dr. Diaper. This is the room of weapons. So yeah, the room of weapons. Very, very interesting place. Slightly weird, but very interesting place. And then we have the Room of Wonders, which, honestly, I have no clue what this place is or how it works. And I'm not sure... What? Okay, let me just check what that was, because I don't know, actually. An item. Okay, sure. Sometimes I love my own notes. Truly. And that just makes the screen shake according to what I wrote down. So, okay. Sure. I do believe if you continue down here and then all the way down, you enter this part of the Hall of Madness, and then in here is the Manor of Fools. Now the Manor of Fools... you can actually ask to remove zombification from all your characters here, which is kind of cool, I suppose. Also, these things will counterattack us, but, I mean, yeah. Now, those things give a ludicrous amount of XP. Like, it is actually sort of insane just how much they give. Also, I don't know what these pendants do, but I'm gonna buy 4 of them just in case. Spark sadly cannot equip, but, you know. What? Oh. Okay. Now we get to sleep on the bench here. Thank you. Very nice of you. We're gonna check up here. This cat is actually in the way. Alright, so he sells a hat. Odd. Well. Pretty sure there's a way to unlock that, but I think we might need to solve the Sneezing Knights quest for that. I don't know. Alright, so the Sneezing Knights quest. Obviously a very tough quest that we're gonna need to spend a lot of time solving. Oh, wait, no, never mind. You just steal some dude's sails, and then boom. There you go, Mr. Sneezing Knight. And that rewards us with the Shatterer. An amazing strong axe that will deal massive amounts of damage. Or not. I don't know if you were meant to trample on the eggs. I don't really want to. I think these doors are incredibly weird. And I frankly don't think any of them... Oh, right, the Path of Blood. Hi. Sure, we'll clear this place real quick. The Path of Blood is not that hard. It just leads you to... These are blood jars. Technically speaking, doing literally anything to them that causes them to bleed is a lot more effective than whatever I'm doing here. Are they poisoned? Is this just poison? Do I have anything to cure AoE poison? Or do I have to do this? There. So this might take a while because of the team that I'm currently using, not having, you know, specific options for dealing with this. I actually wonder if this wakes them up. No, it doesn't. Alright, so I guess we're just waiting until they... I mean, keep in mind, even if they all die, it's not like I don't have literally almost infinite healing items that can just revive them and keep them going anyways. Now, I do know if you just bleed this guy, he takes, like, half his health and damage every single turn. Actually, do I have a bleed item? I probably do, right? May cause madness, curse, disease, glue, paralyze, venom. Venom might actually work. Actually, I really do think it's just bleed and poison that works on this guy. Do I really not have an item that inflicts bleed? This seems kind of weird. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well, whatever. Guess we're gonna be here for a while. Keep in mind, this thing deals less damage to Spark than Spark heals on a turn-to-turn basis. So it's not like any of this matters, even in the slightest, because Spark just literally can do this on his own. There's just no incentive to try and do it that way. So yeah. Realistically speaking, just random is good enough. Actually, I think I can just do this, right? So that should... Can I not use Holy God? you know, oh, there we go. See, that didn't take so long. What are you saying? That didn't take long at all. So, now that we remember what this place is, one could argue that perhaps we should at least try and do something. Now, I'm not even sure if I have anything that says inflicts bleed. May cause bleeding. Let's just, you know, pray I'm right about this and not wrong. Because if I'm wrong about this, we might sit here for a very, 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 very long time this time, right? Anyways, this is a Kaiser crab that we defeated initially. Turns out he's not too happy about losing to us, and now he's rah, rah, rah. Now, obviously, this is like the boss run of this game, just like we had in Laxius Power 3, and I really love it. I mean, I really, 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 really love it. I didn't like it that much in Laxius Power, even though that was the first time it happened, obviously. Because I kind of just didn't know who they were most of the time. I had sort of forgotten who the people were. These guys were the Guardians of Blood, but they really like it. Anyways, we can put Horacia back in the party, can't we? Can I? Because I think there's another... No more? I thought there was another jar of blood, not gonna lie. It doesn't matter either, but... No. Alright, completed quest, yay! This thing heals us, I believe. Yep. Okay. Flip the switch. That's, open the chest. That gives us another Shatterer. The Shatterer seems to be a very good item in this place, but I don't like it. Anyways, mind you that we don't get a real reward for that, obviously. Kind of sadly. I believe if we head all the way to the right here, you'll see this, and then over here there's these fairies whom you can talk to. Maybe I should unequip the air sword now. And then for 1,000 gold, we can actually buy an apartment here. And I believe if you now leave and come back... No, it seems I have to wait. Either it's waiting or I need to do something specific before it happens. I don't quite remember. Anyways, we're gonna go towards the nearest save spot, and then once we have saved, that'll be all for today, because obviously we have been at it for quite a while today, an hour I believe or so. It's definitely, you know, definitely an episode's worth. Don't think we need to do too much in a day. Now, I believe you can check that, but then you lock yourself out of this place. So first, you should first find Mentalis, the bow, and then I suppose you can talk to this guy. So this guy promises that there's a way back. I'm actually not sure whether it leads to anything or not if you actually go there, but, you know, I guess we can check it out real quick. And then we'll find the Aldorlea ring here, which is kind of cool, I suppose. There is actually a save up here, so I suppose that just reinforces the fact that we should try, right? I think it just puts you here. And then now you're back in the Hall of Madness. Yep. Okay. I mean, it's not like I didn't know that that was the case, but it's funny anyways, I think. Anywho, we're gonna just save here, and that's gonna be all for today. Thanks for watching. Hopefully the quality does not deteriorate drastically this time. We'll see. Cheers.